Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Natural Vibrations. This is your Divine Love Twin Flame reading for July 15th to the end of the month. Thank you so much for everyone who have subscribed to my channel, and who's come back for the second round of readings. If you do like my video, do click a like and do subscribe to my channel. You can also book a private reading or book an online EFT session which helps you clear your blockages towards union or anything else via my website naturalvibrations.in. All that information will be listed below. All right, let's jump into this. I'm sorry, today I haven't been able to talk properly. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this reading. So I've got the masculine this side and I've got the feminine this side, just as like the last reading. Please note that we use the terms masculine and feminine quite loosely. Of course, there are feminine who can have the masculine qualities and masculine who can have the feminine qualities. We have the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, and the physical. And same goes here. So let's start, and then this is towards the union. Masculine, spiritual. The first card we have is you deserve love, you are lovable, and truth be told. So in the spiritual plane, the masculine are learning to tell the truth. They're basically opening themselves up to the truth of the world, truth of the universe, truth of this relationship, where they realize that they actually do deserve love. A lot of masculines might have not believed that this union, or any kind of union for that matter, is worth their time. And what these cards are saying is that now is the time when the masculine is beginning to open up to this truth. They're beginning to realize that this is the real truth, that they deserve true love. They deserve the love, whether the love of the feminine or whether it's just a love of anybody. They are opening up to this truth, and they're sort of being truthful with themselves. They're doing a little bit of a soul searching journey, and they're trying to come to terms with the fact that maybe there is something here and that they are just becoming more honest with themselves. A lot of times when something goes wrong, we close ourselves off from potential love opportunities or for feeling any emotions. And the spiritual side now for the masculine is opening up. They are now beginning to, as you can see, open up their heart and allow love to come in. So this is really, really good. For the feminine, she's got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present situation. And peace, but this was upside down. Basically, I feel that the feminine in their spiritual self, in order to get peace, a lot of them are already peaceful, but in order to get total peace, they need to forgive the masculine and forgive themselves. I feel some of you might be still blaming yourself for maybe you feel that you did something wrong or you could have done something better, or if you had known about this connection earlier, you wouldn't have behaved the way you had, or you could have fixed something. Well, you can't. You can't go back. All you can do is move forward. And by thinking of the past negative aspects, you are sort of blocking yourself from getting the peace you need right now so that you can actually move forward. A lot of times people blame the masculine, like, why did he do this to me? Why did he leave me? How could he have done this? So we need to let go of that. We need to start to learn to forgive him and forgive ourselves, because that is the only way to move forward. This separation had to happen. It was already predestined. So whether you couldn't have done anything, you could not have done anything to prevent it. So there is nothing to blame yourself or your partner for at this moment. Excuse me. We all do things the way with the knowledge we have at that moment, and that is the whole point of this twin flame journey, is for us to grow, it's for us to learn, and that can only happen if you release the past. So spiritually, if there is something that you're still stuck on, you need to release it so you can have peace. In the emotional element of the masculine, it's getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And ow, fork in the road. So emotionally, the masculine is trying to decide whether they need to reach out to the feminine or not. There is a part of them that really wants to get to know the feminine again. They want to connect with the feminine. They want to talk to them. They want to express what they're feeling. They want to just converse with them. And right now, they're feeling like they're at the crossroads. At the end of the day, we have to also realize that no matter which path we take, whether we go this way or that way, we will end up at our same goal. So at the moment, the masculine is still trying to figure out what the right way is to move forward. They are not too sure if they should reach out or if they shouldn't. And right now, that's what's going on. They want to reach out, but they're not 100% sure what to do. But once they realize that no matter what decision they make, it's all going to lead them back to the goal, lead them to the healing, lead them to the growth, lead them to self-discovery, as well as reconnecting with their feminine, they will make a decision and they will move forward. The feminine, in her emotional self, had finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Wow, I told you I couldn't talk today. In your love life right now, no place like home, and serendipity. So, a couple of things are going on emotionally for the feminine. Firstly, she is a bit concerned about her finances emotionally. Maybe she feels, you know, it's maybe she feels that maybe she won't have enough to sustain the kind of life she wants to lead, or she's worried about the finances of the masculine. It could be lots of different things. But what she actually wants is she does feel like she has reached a place where she belongs, because things are happening. Emotionally, she's reached a place where maybe some of us have given up our traditional jobs. Like, that's what I have done, at least. I mean, not that I've given up, but I have made a big change from having a traditional job to following the spiritual path a little bit. That does mean giving up certain freedom regarding finances that I had at that moment. That doesn't mean that we wouldn't be successful in the new career we have taken. A lot of times when twin flame relationships come about, they're meant to change things, shake things up. Whether it's, we change our work, we change our career, we change our life path, whatever it is. So some of us might be feeling that we have found a place which is like home, where we fit perfectly. It is where we totally belong, because and you see all these serendipity moments happening. Things are aligning. You can see it. You can emotionally feel that this is where you belong and things are aligning. But you still have a little bit of a fear as to how your new path will work when it comes to your career. We don't know whether this will be a sustainable new career path for us, whether it's the right move financially, because we do have bills to pay and we are accustomed to a certain lifestyle. But the spirit is also reminding you that since you are at home here and so many things are happening, you have nothing to fear. As serendipity says, things happen. Synchron. Wow, I cannot say that word right now. Things happen. Things happen, when we least expect it, and things always work out. You see the dots connecting. And what the universe is reminding you, that if you are feeling at home in this new space, then things will work out. Things will magically appear for you. You just have to believe and trust and not fear for it. Regarding the masculine's mentor, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then I got not for you, so I asked for a clarification on not for you, and I got blessed. So as we can see, there's some conflicting energies here. I feel the masculine is in two minds. The fork in the road came up for their emotional. So, the masculine is also the emotional, because they're emotionally feeling they don't know what to do. Their mental energy is also similar. They believe that they want to take their relationship with the feminine to the next level. They feel that they want to move to, whether it is reconnecting with them, whether it's to get married, to have a relationship, to get engaged, whatever it is. They want to move forward, but then there's a part of them that thinks that this isn't the right thing to do, you know. And the clarification card was blessed. So I think the masculine right now are so confused. They want to move forward, but they're scared. They don't know what to do. Emotionally, they have these. Emotionally, they want to get to know you, and they have two paths in front of you, which are these two paths. Should they move forward? Should they not? Part of them feels this is the right partner for them, and another part of them feels this isn't correct. This person isn't the right one for them, and they shouldn't go back. But what blessed is reminding us is that they need to remind themselves that they are truly blessed, that no matter what, things will work out for your highest good. And the fear that you feel, you shouldn't feel that. You have two paths, but like I said, they all lead to the same thing. And I think a lot of masculines are not realizing that they are truly blessed and protected by the universe. So they have nothing to fear. So even if they feel that this person may not be for them, actually they are, because they're blessed, and there's a reason for them feeling this way. I have tried to make sense of this twin flames, relationship. I never understood why I read about twin flames, and I wasn't sure if I was in a twin flame relationship, because at the end of the day, how are you 100% sure? Maybe you're just one of those crazy people who are just obsessed with somebody, which we don't want to be. So I really tried to rationally get out of the situation, to not feel anything, to try to date. I think I mentioned this in the last video as well. But then I realized that it's just not happening. So why should I fight it? So I think right now the masculine are sort of trying to figure this out. They don't understand why they're still feeling so strongly, but rationally they're like, no, this is stupid. I haven't kept in touch with this person in so long. This person probably doesn't even want me or doesn't even need me. So all of that is going on. They're kind of a little confused right now, and they need to just come to the conclusion, which they will eventually, that this is a blessed union. For the feminine mental energy, she's got past life. We have known each other before. Time for a nap and observer, which are kind of similar energies. So what the feminine is feeling mentally is that she has realized that this person, their twin flame, whoever she thinks is their twin flame, is somebody she has known in her past life, or somebody that she has a very, very strong connection with. And she is completely sure mentally, at least for this second half of the period of July, that this is the person she's meant to be with, because she feels that, and sometimes when you meet people, you feel like you've known each other before. So because she's feeling this connection, the universe is telling her right now, she does mentally, she's just taking a nap. She is just observing. Right now, because she knows that there is this really strong, deep connection with her partner, she is, or she should, if you're not, you should. If you are, great. Right now, just mentally relax. Observe what is happening in the universe. Sort of instead of being a movie director, right now sit back and just watch. Don't be a participant. Don't direct the movie. Don't be an actor in it. Just be a viewer at the moment, and just relax. Calm your mind. Right now, there's nothing you can do mentally to make this happen. You just need to chill out, because you already know you have the strong connection mentally, so you have nothing to worry about. Now, in the masculine physical, we got 3 cards, and normally I don't keep 3 cards, but I felt that it was interesting. First, I got deception, which is someone is wearing a false mask in the relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And children, your love life is affected by children. And we have the leg up. So, let's make sense of this. Now, the deception card is pretty obvious, because it's not like the masculine are lying to others. They're sort of, in a way, lying to themselves. If you see these cards, they're spiritual, they're, especially the emotional and mental, it is very positive towards the feminine. And the false mask they're wearing is this mask where they feel like they don't need to reach out to them, that they don't need the feminine. That's the deception. That's the false mask they are wearing. It's not that they don't want the person, it's just that they just don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that this relationship is actually something, because they just, they're kind of pretending, they're putting on a false mask. And what this card is saying is that they need to get some help. They feel that they can do everything themselves. A lot of masculine may not be talking to others, may not be opening up to their friends or anybody. So even the feminine, for that example, not even opening up. And what the universe is saying, that what they actually need to do is they need a leg up. They need the support of somebody, whether it's the support of the universe, spirit, God, feminine, their friends. They need to get the support, and they will. But right now, they're wearing this false mask. Until they feel that they have the support, they are probably not going to be open to giving up this false mask. But they also have stay optimistic and children. So this is a false mask, because deep down, they are optimistic. Deep down, this is something to do with their inner child. This situation, for them not wanting to show their true self, has something to do with their inner child. That's the vibe I'm getting. I feel that when they were younger, they were taught certain things or experienced certain emotions that has made them a bit scared. They are deep down optimistic, but in order for them to get rid of this false mask, they need help. So maybe they just need help from friends, they need help from spirit, they need help by watching videos and learning new things about this relationship. But they need help at the moment. They feel like they need help, and in order for them to remove this false mask. Excuse me. The feminine action is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and a change in the winds. So now what these cards say is the feminine. I have noticed that sometimes things don't always go according to plan. Maybe some of us feel that union was supposed to happen this month or last month or whatever, because we've been watching so many readings. Now, please understand that all of these readings are general and everybody's timelines are different. Everybody is different. So a lot of us might be getting disheartened that things haven't gone the way we want them to go. But what the universe wants us to remember is that this person is worth waiting for. They are our soulmate. They are our twin flame. They are our perfect partner. So even if things are not going according to plan in the physical, maybe you're not seeing any signs of return. Maybe you're getting disheartened. Maybe you've just heard that they're with somebody else. It could be so many different things. What they're telling you is that relax. Divine timing is at work and things will work out. You just got to be patient. So the feminine right now need to just not fall victim to the physical environment. Things are happening on other levels, as you can see, that we're not aware of. So don't let your physical guide you. A lot of things are going to happen. Now, when it comes to union, we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. Soulmate. This is your soulmate, which is a beautiful card, as you can see. We've got Morgan Le Fay, Healing, which I'll read from the book, because as you know, these are great cards. And we've got the Sacred Union, Partnerships and Romance, but this was reversed. But do you see how beautiful the union cards are? We've got Soulmate, Healing, and Sacred Union. So, first of all, love yourself first. This is pretty obvious. What the universe is saying is, in order for this union to happen, you need to first start concentrating on yourself and love yourself first. This is an issue most of us feel. We feel that we need, I think I talked about this last time too, we feel that we need our partner to fulfill us. That if we don't have our partner, we are not loved, we are not special, we are not everything we want us to be. And what Spirit wants us to know is that you need to forget about that aspect and you need to concentrate on what you love doing. This is also about strengthening our connection to the universe, to God, to Spirit. We shouldn't be worried too much about the masculine at the moment. What we should be worried about is what is making us happy. Whether we need to change jobs, whether we need to work on our forgiving others or themselves. This is self work. We need to do some self work, whether it's to forgive ourselves, whether to clear our blockages, our mental limiting beliefs. That's why EFT and spirit healing and stuff like that come into effect. So it's also a lot of times we don't know, can't identify our blocks, and that's where I help with EFT, is to help identify why certain patterns are repeating themselves. And once you bring them to light, you can release them. And this can be done if you do some shadow work yourself. And if you don't know what shadow work is, I will soon be uploading a video about that. But what shadow work is that we address our deep inner most fears and thoughts and bring them to light so that they no longer hold us hostage. So it is telling us we need to do some self work. If you want any union to happen, you need to forget about the union for the time being and work on yourself. This is your soulmate. Pretty obvious. I feel both of them are telling us that don't fear about this union. Union is coming. This person is a soulmate. This is a soulmate card in this deck. So you got two cards saying the same thing, but this was reversed. So I will tell you what this means from the card deck. But what they're saying is that you don't need to fear. This person is your soulmate. So if the full moon energy was kind of making you a bit doubtful about your union and whatnot, it is telling you not to fear. This person is your soulmate, but right now you need to just work on yourself. The other advice from the card book is, I'm just going to read it out because this is upside down. I'm just going to put it straight for you to see the card though. The sacred union, as your challenger, warns you to be careful of your associations at this time. You may be entering into a situation that will cause more aggravation and drama that you can handle. Be mindful as well of addictive tendencies in making partnership commitments. Are you choosing from an obsessive need to distract yourself from moving forward in your life? Or are you ignoring your red flags in order to change the course of events to suit you? Could it be possible that you're a recipient of mixed messages? This is the time to put a little distance between you and your query. More will be revealed to you as you make the correct choice to support your soul's growth. So, basically, this card is saying exactly what these two cards are saying. This person may as well be your soulmate. He probably is your soulmate. But are you being obsessive about it? Are you coming from a place of fear? When we are obsessed, when we're so attached to the outcome, we come from a place of fear, that you don't trust something. And what the universe is telling you is that you need, just because you're getting mixed messages and you're not sure, you need to stop getting so obsessive about it. You need to let that go for this union to actually occur. If you have to trust that spirit is on your path, and what you need to actually do is align with spirit. You don't need to be attached to this person. You may think this person is your twin flame, which is fine, but you have to also be open to the idea that someone better may come along, and that you are okay no matter what happens. You need to connect with spirit, because at the end of the day, when you connect with spirit, then only love remains. Okay, stop being obsessed, stop being controlling. You cannot control the situation. You got to go with the flow right now, because this is not in your hands. The only thing that is in your hands is working on yourself, and that is what you can do, and that is what they're advising you to do. Now let's read the healing card. I love these decks; they're great. All right, can you see that? Yeah. Even sorry. Wow. Even when others cry out against you, even when there are loud, aggressive voices proclaiming you are not magical, the truth is that you are magical and have always been magical. Will always be magical? Will always, always be magical. I urge you to allow me to protect you with the sword from the lake of the Avalon itself. I will not hurt a soul, but I will carve through the bonds and the cords their criticism has created, and I will heal you of the hurt their cruel voices and harsh words have caused. See, behind me are the tender things of emotions, the dragonfly of water, the feeling beings who have long allowed me to be their protector, who have dwelt peacefully for a time in these sheltering waters of Avalon, before again going out into the world. Take some time for your own self, dear one, and retreat and allow me to nurture you. Your magic is strong and powerful, but the wounds have at times been deep. Let those beings soothe you and allow yourself to feel the truth again. You are whole, perfect, and complete. Swim in the silken waters, feeling your truth, and know that soon you will experience a homecoming. You are never alone, and I will always be at your side whenever you need of me. You are an orphan, outcast, wanderer no more. I now assign the Morgans, the priestess of Avalon, and the sacred swan and dragon fae to be at your side evermore. Wow. So this card is obviously about healing. It's about telling you that maybe in the past things have happened. You've doubted your relationship. You've doubted your connection to each other, to your partner, to spirit. You know, I have faced this where people tell me that I'm a bit crazy for thinking that reunion will occur and that I'm just, waiting for this reunion. And I'm not really waiting, but it's difficult for me to move on. And what I'm trying to explain to these people is that I have I have a relationship with spirit, and I trust the spirit has my back. So maybe that's what you're dealing with right now. You're healing from what people have said to you, and you're healing from the past wounds. This has come back to forgiving and learning. Healing is occurring from both sides. They're healing their past belief, they're healing what people have told them, and they're also healing the past wounds. And the dragon fae are telling us that you don't need to fear, spirit is by your side. A time of needing shelter, longing to return to a home that is of the soul, wishing for another to take up your cause and to give you strength and to recover before moving forward again. You will meet a person who believes in you. They may not literally take up arms, but they will tell you the truth about what they see in you. The sword, when raised by a dragon fae, is nearly always about truth and justice as well as protection and honor. You will find that this person's belief and friendship gives you the courage to go on in a way that frees you and inspires others too. Be open at this time to new friendships, even if your temperament may urge you to hide away. You are coming home to the truth of your soul and of your talents and skills. Working hard will be a part of this, and Morgan's energy will assist you by providing a haven in which you may rest and grow your energy till it is time to come forth once again. You will ensure that you have this rest and this time, but be sure to be ready when she calls. For the journey is yours, and the outcome is entirely in your hands. She will protect you in times of need along the way, so call on her when you're fatigued, feeling unwell, or run down due to emotional stress. So, what the divine wants you to know is that healing is occurring, and sometimes if you're feeling that you're all alone in this journey, you're not. You need to go out and find similar people who are also spiritually aligned, who somebody you can talk to, somebody you can share with. The masculine also needs that, the feminine also needs that. They need to sort of find their own little happy space with people, and they need to just learn to let go of the past wounds and to trust, to know that the only thing standing in your way is your past and anything that you're holding on to, and you need to learn to release it, because healing is happening and you need to heal yourself. You really need to work on yourself and heal yourself for this union to happen, because look at that, you're so close, but there's still some healing work left to do. Now, each person's healing work will be different, and it's up to you to identify what is holding you back. But that is the only thing you can do. You cannot control the masculine. You can control your energy. So now, I think the clear message right now is, in order for union to occur, you need to start working a little bit more on yourself. I know we've been working hard, and I know you guys have been just waiting and waiting. But what they want you to know is that now is the time for you to just figure out the last few things which are pending and clear them so that union can occur. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And please do subscribe to my channel. If you feel like you're getting a reading, please do drop me an email on naturalvibrationsindia@gmail.com. Have a good day, and I'll connect with you back in August. Take care.